The announcement of Assassins in 2025 is one of the most strategically important developments in Lee Min-ho's recent career, not because it is a large project, but because it operates under completely different rules compared to his previous work. Unlike fantasy, romance, or hybrid high-concept dramas, a political thriller rooted in real historical events does not provide protective layers. It exposes the actor directly to the audience's sense of realism. The story, based on the attempted assassination of President Park Chung-hee in 1974, carries inherent gravity. This is not fictional danger. It is historical tension. That distinction changes everything. In a fantasy narrative, viewers accept stylization. In a historical thriller, they expect credibility. The actor is no longer judged by presence alone, but by whether he feels believable inside a real-world crisis. For Lee Min-ho, this creates both opportunity and risk. His established screen identity is built on control, composure, and visual consistency. These traits can be useful in a thriller environment, where tension often emerges from restraint rather than explosion. But they must be reinterpreted. Control can no longer mean elegance. It must mean concealment, calculation, or fear. Another critical factor is the ensemble dynamic. Working alongside actors like Park Hae-il and Yoo Hae-jin changes the acting environment. These performers are known for layered, grounded work. Their presence shifts the tone of the entire project. Scenes are less about visual impact and more about interaction, subtext, and psychological pressure. This means that Lee Min-ho cannot rely on familiar rhythms. He must adjust his timing, reduce visible stylization, and allow more unpredictability into his performance. In a political thriller, characters are rarely fully transparent. Their motives are often hidden, their loyalties uncertain. If his role includes ambiguity, it could push him into a more complex territory than his previous leading roles. The director, Jin-ho, adds another layer to this analysis. His work often emphasizes emotional subtlety and human conflict rather than spectacle. This suggests that Assassins may focus less on action sequences and more on tension between characters. In that context, the actor's ability to sustain quiet intensity becomes crucial. From a career perspective, this project represents a possible correction after mixed reception to high-concept works like When the Stars Gossip and Omniscient Reader. It shifts the focus away from scale and toward substance. Instead of asking whether Lee Min-ho can carry a large production, the audience will ask whether he can exist convincingly inside a serious narrative. If successful, Assassins could redefine his acting profile. It could show that he is not limited to stylized roles, but capable of operating within a realistic, historically grounded framework. If not, it may reinforce the perception that his strengths are tied to specific types of projects. This is why the film matters. It is not just another role. It is a test of whether Lee Min-ho can remove the protective layer of star image and function as an actor inside a demanding, credibility-driven environment.